We are partners in a caring community with Autism Speaks, and there are many reasons to walk for autism. Take a look at some pictures from last year's Autism Speaks walk. Now, you've heard the rising autism stats, no doubt, something many of these families know all too well. Take the Taylor family, for example. They will be at this year's walk, and like so many families, they know firsthand about autism. Their son Chase was diagnosed, but they have chosen to not just accept the diagnosis, but embrace the autism community. Helen Taylor is here with me now. She is the Greater Waterbury Walk Now for Autism Speaks committee member and Autism Speaks Connecticut Awareness and Communications Chair. She is joined by Lauren Amendola, Autism Speaks Connecticut Director. Ladies, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
And I hope I got all those titles right.
You did fantastic.
Busy, the two of you. I mean, very busy in the community, lots going on here, not the least of which is the walks, and we'll talk more about that in just a moment. Helen, I want to start with you. Your attitude towards this is a very positive, optimistic one. You talk about this being a journey, about embracing it. How were you able to come out of the gate with such positivity?
I just deal with things in a different way, but the best way I could say is me or myself, my husband, if we get sad about something, we're not helping our child. So we decided we had to do something. You can't sit around and think about, oh, our poor child. You have to say, what can we do to make our life easier and our child's life easier? And so we had a great support system with our family and friends, and the school system was right there for us. So we just had a positive attitude that this is our son, we love him, and we're going to help him out any way we can.
And you've had, like you say, a lot of support. You talk about the autism community. So important, knowing you're not alone going through this.
Exactly. It's very important. And if you think you are alone, you're not. We're a phone call away. Autism Speaks has a website and an 800 number you could call for any information. And you're not alone. There's many of us around.
And it's not easy, but with that support, you can get through. And
the best thing I could tell a parent is to advocate for your child. You know, find out as much information as possible, advocate to your child, for your child, with your doctors, with your school system, even with family members.
No one knows your child quite like you.
That's correct.
Yeah. And Lauren, you've heard the Taylor story. You're well aware of Chase, and you've met him before, I'm sure. And so many families just like the Taylors, and we're going to see a lot of those this weekend at the Autism Speaks walks. Tell a little bit about what Autism Speaks does for families.
Sure. Autism Speaks offers a lot of awareness, advocacy, supports, and family services through our toolkits, through our website, and through our community awareness and education. You know, we're there to really support a family from the beginning of diagnosis through aging with autism, and we have all those resources for our community.
And I've got to think at the very beginning, of course, nobody thinks that this is going to necessarily be, you know, the script that's written for their family. And then you find that this is where I am, and, you know, they want to do everything they can for their child, but at the same time they have an entire other family to support and themselves. So there's a lot from the beginning that you're kind of hit with, and you probably it's really important to know there is somewhere to turn.
Yes, and those first 100 days of diagnosis, up to 3 years, Autism Speaks has put together resource guides, toolkits, and information for families, and it's personalized depending on where you live. So we're letting you know the resources and where to turn and what to do, and really to help those parents and families immediately, and then to support them through their whole journey.
Because I know you and I've talked about this before, it is an entire journey, and there is concern as the child gets older about making sure that there is help and support and resources for that individual, and that's something that we probably all need to focus on and really work towards, and with walks like Autism Speaks, that puts that on everybody's radar screen.
Yes. Definitely, and I think, you know, it's very important to realize children with autism become adults with autism, and it is that journey, and we're really focusing not only as Autism Speaks as an organization, but as an autism community to come together and really focus on employment and housing and aging with autism, and really looking at the whole spectrum and really helping the family through that.
All things that will be discussed this weekend in a very joyful, fabulous environment. So we want to let you know about the walks this weekend. Going on this Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday, May 10th at Library Park in Waterbury. We begin at 9 a.m. We're really excited. This is our 5th anniversary walk, and Helen can tell a little bit more about the walk as she was the founder of it.
Wow.
My husband and I, we founded the Waterbury Walk. We were part of the Hartford Walk, and we knew we had to spread more awareness beyond Hartford. So we went to Autism Speaks, and they listened to us. And we started our walk in Waterbury, and we're excited because Liz Fell, the president, is coming this year. So we're very excited about that.
Well, we're excited to help get people to come on down. So this weekend, it's a big walk. It's well worth supporting. Ladies, best of luck, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.